Hi everybody, finally arrived. The wood. It's taken me ages to get someone to supply and deliver all of this. So I'm now ready to build the baseboard. So I'm going to click my fingers, and as soon as I click my fingers, all of this wood will be in the attic and the baseboard put together. So here goes. You ready? Well, that was quick. Right, this is what I've done so far. Yeah, this is from the outside, obviously. And what I'll do now is I'll go into the inside hole there. Well, that's what it's like at the back. Okay, I'll show you the inside right now. Right, we're in the middle now. This is the view from the inside. You might get some flickering, I don't know why, whether it's from the fluorescent lights, but I noticed the odd flicker. It's not the camera, it's the lights. It isn't completely finished because I ran out of screws and wood. Because I put a shelf there to go to full length, one behind me, and there should be one there. But I ran out of wood and screws, and they are on order. So as soon as they come, I can finish off the shelves. But the top bit's finished. And again, it goes all the way around. That gap there, by the way, it's not because I ran out of wood. What I intend to do is put an upper level all the way along from there, all the way along to there. And there'll be a tunnel and a wall, retaining wall. I'll tell you more about that when I build that bit. But yeah, because there'll be a tunnel going around 10 foot long, if there's an issue in the tunnel, I obviously need to be able to get at it. Hence why that's like that. So from the back I can get to the track. So I can ballast it as well and do whatever else I need. But that's why that gap is there. So yeah, it goes all the way around. To there, and you can see from the bubble, it's all nice and flat. Oh God! You want to see the trouble I had building this? At one point, I thought I'd knocked my teeth out because over there, when I was drilling and screwing from the bottom, I slipped with the screwdriver and I hit myself right in the mouth. I'm surprised. I've got a layout at all, and I didn't smash it up when I almost knocked my teeth out. The only addition I found I ended up with is from that point there to there, over there, where's my finger gone? There, is exactly 6 foot. And from there to the back behind me is exactly 10 foot. With that bit going into the wall, and that's the chimney breast, all the way down to there is additional space I managed to occupy, and that is 8 foot by 5 inches. So what I'll either do there, because the station's going to be along here, is put another track in there, or a platform. That I haven't decided yet. Likewise, around here, where I'm going to put almost 10 foot long tunnel. When I get to the end, I'm going to curve it round to about there. So it's a bit like a horseshoe shape, but 10 foot long one. And until I put the track down, I won't know where the retaining walls and embankments are going to go. So I've got to put the track down next. Let me just show you the track plan. Right, okay, there's the track plan I created using AnyRail. I decided after taking all the advice, which I'd like to thank everybody for, because I did ask whether or not I should use Pico 75 or 100. General opinion seems to be, for what I want to build and run, Code 100 may be the best. Now I did ask Pico the same question, and they came back with Code 100, fixed track, if that's what it's called, not flexi track. So I decided to go with fixed track on this occasion, and insulated frogs. I was thinking about electro frogs, but changed my mind and went for insulated. Now the other thing I'm looking at, the other plan I made, which is slightly different to this, if I can get hold of it, is that. Whereas the first one terminated here, because I want to do a TMD here, this one, I continued that track and joined one of the main lines. And I bought extra Pico track. AnyRail gives you a list of components, which was easy to do and order. I ordered directly from Pico. It was more cost effective to do that. But I bought additional track in addition to all of these pieces. So I may have enough to do this. If not, if I decide to do this, I may have to buy a couple more pieces. So I've got another way of getting to the main line. Yeah, I mean, that might change slightly. I may end up adding some more points. Until I start laying the track, I won't know. And the other side, as I mentioned, that gap where I've got to put my hand in case there's a problem, I won't know what to put there yet until I've laid this track, because of this. That's going to cause me a problem. So I'm going to have to build the upper layer around this. What I was thinking of doing with this, the upper layer should come to about there. So I'll probably build a retaining wall around here. But what I was thinking of doing to this is putting the low relief flats, blocks of flats, around this, and then a roadway coming around the flats. That's so one idea. Or I might just paint it blue with some clouds. I don't know yet. I quite like the idea of flats, a block of flats. If I get two, put one this side, one the other side, and I'll block that in, and then paint the rest of it blue with white clouds. That wall, I'm painting blue and putting clouds on it. I have got the backing. There's two backings. One that's going to go where the upper level is, where there's going to be a row of houses and so on. And another one for this, which will go from about there all the way around to the other side. But yeah, my list of jobs, oh by the way, they're 5-foot fluorescent, not fluorescent, LED strips. I'm going to put one coming down, and so probably about 2 foot above the track to give extra light. I bought 4, one to go each side, and I'm just going to wire those in parallel with those switches, so I can either have them all on, 3, 2 or 1 on at any one time. So yeah, that's probably going to be my next job. Then I'll have to sort out all my stock and put it onto the shelves underneath this baseboard, so I know exactly what it is I've got in terms of buildings, electrical items, that sort of thing. Then once I've sorted them out, I'll probably put the backing up, lay the track, test the track, lay cork, install dropper wires and the bus wire, and then install point motors. I only need about 8, I think. Depending on whether or not I extend the track, I may need one or two more point motors. With regards to point motors, what's the general opinion out there on which is good and which is rubbish? What I have got is the standard Hornby underboard point motors. I've got several of the surface mounted ones, but I don't want to use them. General opinion, people use them and found them reliable? What would you advise on the Cobalt or the Tortoise point motors? Ever use Cobalt or Tortoise slow motion, I assume I'll have to take the springs out of the points. And once I've done that, I'll ballast the track, weather the track, start the second layer and design it and set it up and plan all the scene at work on that. And then I'm going to order some more components, which I may do as I'm doing all the dropper wires, from Traintech. They've got a fantastic relay. I've forgotten the code for it now. And the auto signals they've got. Now what I want to do, I saw a brilliant video on it from Traintech, where you could have two trains on the track and it comes into the station, and if you've got another one behind it, you can have it set up so when the light changes to red, it automatically stops the train. So the train will never hit the one that's in the station. And when the one that's in the station leaves, the light turns green and leaves the station. The other one waiting to come in automatically comes in to the station, which I thought was really good. When I got all my stock out, especially the rolling stock, I'm also looking at those Hunt couplings. I've tried to buy some online from the website, and I've been trying for a week now and they're constantly out of stock. I have emailed them to ask when they'll have stock back in, but they haven't bothered responding. I'll quickly show you now some of the stock I've managed to get hold of, and a fantastic purchase as well. What I've managed to find and buy is a Deltic again, Class 55 with sound. What I intend to do with that is put an EM2 speaker in and maybe reblow the chip with Lego Biffo sounds. They're the default Bachmann sounds, and I'm not too sure whether they're any good. Also, I managed to get Class 37, which I'm very pleased with, again with sound. I've just purchased a couple of Vitrain Never Rail Class 37s. Vitrains can be good, can be rubbish, so hopefully when they arrive they'll be okay. Another acquisition is that Flying Scotsman. These are all trains, by the way, I sold and I shouldn't have. I've got a sound chip for that, which I'll eventually put in, and I've got that Silver Fox, which I'm pleased about. Taken a while to get these. They're all second hand, but they all run really well. And the only new one, two new ones I bought actually, is that Class 66, which doesn't come with lights, and I hadn't realised that. So I bought a light kit, so I'm going to put light in there, and I've got a sound chip for that. What I might do is the lights are really cool. So when I do that, I'll show you. I'll do a how-to video. And the last acquisition, no, it's not the last, penultimate acquisition is this. I haven't bothered taking this out the box. There it is, you might just see it now, Liverpool. That's the only one I can find, newish, with Liverpool on it. It's not the one I sold. I can't find that anywhere. And the best acquisition is, let me just turn it round, is that. I am absolutely pleased. I found this. Again, it's used, but apparently it's fairly new. The price I paid for it was really, really good. Nowhere near the £700 price it would cost to buy a new one, but I'm really pleased with that. So I'm going to sell my Traintech controller plus the Wi-Fi interface and a couple of point controllers, if that's what they're called. So that's it as far as the baseboard is concerned. Now I'm going to give you a warning now. There's going to be 2 or 3 jokes now, and I will place a warning because these jokes came from my granddaughter. So you will get a warning, and it's up to you. Oh dear, whether you listen to the jokes. So here goes. Right, are you ready? Don't forget you've had a warning. Joe, I brought this up, my gimbal, to do the video in here, to keep the camera stable, and I forgot to use it. What happens when you get old? Like me, what'd you forget? I forgot what to forget. Anyway, the jokes. Remember, this is from my 8-year-old granddaughter. They're not mine. If you like them, they are mine. And if you don't, there's only 3. So here goes. She said, Grandad, what do you get if you cross a dinosaur with a vampire? And I said, I don't know, Danny. What do you get if you cross a dinosaur with a vampire? She said, blood shortage. Oh God, I love it. Oh dear. Oh, I do like stupid jokes like that. And you'll probably know this one. What do you get if you cross a vampire with a snowman? And I said, no, what do you get? And she said, frostbite. And this one, this is the last one. She said, what do you get if you cross a football team with a chicken? And I said, I don't know. And she said, too many fouls. Oh God, remember, she's 8 years old. But again, if you like them, they're my jokes, not hers. Yeah, the next video you'll get from me will probably be in about a week or 2. For the next week, I'm building 2 electric guitars, and then I've got to set them up. So that will probably take me a week, and then I'll do something on this layout, and I'll show you that, because I might put a bit of an extension on each end, only 6 inches by the width, because this gap in the middle is 2 foot by 6 foot, and I'll probably reduce the 6 foot down to 5 foot, so I'll have a bit more baseboard. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks very much. Bye for now.
And that's all, folks.